Well, good evening, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center on what is a very stormy Monday afternoon. And I think for the next several hours, it's going to be stormy in many spots. Weather impact alert is in effect right now through 9 o'clock. Really, all aspects of severe weather are in play with gusty straight line winds, dangerous cloud of ground lightning, heavy downpours, street ponding, straight line wind damage, large hail, and an isolated tornado, all possible this evening. So far, we've avoided the tornado warnings today, but we're watching it really carefully as some of these storms have been showing some signs of rotation. So here's the radar as we go into the 5:30 time frame. Rain and thunder racing everything southwest to northeast across the area as it develops. Let me show you where the stronger storms are. That's a new severe thunderstorm warning for this one that dropped some Pete and nickel-size hail in Hempstead, now just north of the Waller area in Waller County. That one heading down Spring Creek into northwest Harris County and south and west Montgomery County. So this looks like it's going to pass between Magnolia and Cypress, maybe just graze right along the north side of the 99 connector toward 249 and Tomball once it gets a little further east. So storm track on that as it moves east at about 30, reaches Tomball by 5:58. If it holds together, the Klein area by 6:08 and the Woodlands by 6:14. So that's one to watch. This has structure to it. It is rotating enough so that it may hold together that entire distance at still quite a strong intensity. So hail at least to nickel size as possible out of that storm and gusty straight line winds to 60 miles an hour. Here's another big thunderstorm. They've dropped the severe thunderstorm warning for this one, but still producing heavy rain, gusty wind, and pea-size hail. There's Beltway 8, there's 225, there's I-10. So that's right where it's at its worst, just moving into the Cloverleaf area right now. Here's a closer view. There's Jacinto City, Pasadena, rain and some thunder for you. Channelview, LaPorte getting on a little bit of rain. That's heading up past Decker Drive, and eventually that's going to head toward Mont Bellevue and just to the west of the Baytown area. Baytown getting on it as well. Storm track on that reaches Baytown by 5:43, Crosby by 5:51. Mont Bellevue, if that holds together, going to give you some rain and thunder by 6:02. And also this could graze the Atascocita area. It's going to pass near you by 6:04. I'm watching this little cluster of storms as it's come just between Katy and Attucks. Now this is heading into the Highway 6 south of 290, so the Copperfield area getting some rain and a little bit of lightning and thunder. It's not bad. This one's not severe, but I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it because these are the type of little clusters today that if they hold together as this one has, they can very quickly get organized and crank up into a hail-producing thunderstorm. So Jersey Village, you guys are in the path of that storm. Again, there's Highway 6, there's 290. Here's the northwest side of the Beltway. There's 249 where it meets the northwest side of Beltway 8. So everybody out here, up near the Willowbrook Mall area, that's eventually heading in your direction as well. And then this storm has really flared up across northern Montgomery County. This one rumbled across the north side of Lake Conroe just a little bit ago. That's producing some pea-sized hail. So New Waverly, it's knocking on the door right now. There's I-45. New Waverly, that's going to be heading east. Looks like this is going to pass north of Cut and Shoot, but Maynard, it may graze you as what there is of this is heading east, a little bit north of east, but mainly to the east. And anytime you see that purple color, that's where you've got your really heavy downpours and at least pea-size hail. So I'll put a storm track on this one as well, heading east at about 30, reaches Willis by 5:30. Well, right about now, reaches Phelps by 5:45. Cold Spring, if it holds together, reaches you by 6:13, and Camilla reaches you by 6:21. So the northern portions of Montgomery County, southern portions of Walker County, getting in toward Cold Spring as well. We're going to watch that as the storm tracks east at about 30 with lightning, thunder, and small hail with that one. Down to the coast, this thunderstorm just missed the heart of the Galveston area. Had some rain and thunder on the beach, grazing Boulevard, but most of that staying offshore for now. I see a little bit of redevelopment down toward the west end of Galveston Island. We'll wait and see if that can strengthen. But from Bay Harbor to Jamaica Beach to Galveston, expect scattered showers to come across the bay side of the island here. Texas City and Lamarck, more scattered showers heading your way. But at the moment, none of that is severe. So the rest of the evening, as we head through now to 8 o'clock, still rain and thunder showers forecast to pop up and graze across the area. From time to time, they may become severe. That's now through 8 o'clock this evening, a good chance for rain and thunder. After that, models do settle things down a little bit, but you can see the rain chance never really goes away completely. Even by 11 o'clock, we could still have some scattered showers around. I don't think we'll have an alert at that point. I think things will settle down as we lose the warmth of the afternoon. As we go into tomorrow and Wednesday, though, 2 more very active weather days are on tap. In fact, tomorrow we've gone ahead and issued a weather impact alert for Tuesday. All types of severe weather elements will be in play tomorrow as another upper level disturbance and a surface boundary hook up right over southeast Texas. So wind damage, large hail, and isolated tornado all are possible as we go through the day on Tuesday. The hashtag area shows the area where we have a better chance for large hail. Today we saw a ping pong ball size hail just west of Brenham in Washington County. Had lots of report of pea to nickel size hail in the Hempstead area as well. Brenham had the nickel size hail as well. And so tomorrow may be a day where you want to make sure the car is parked underneath something. You get to quarter size hail, which we could have tomorrow, and that will certainly put a dent, many dents in the hood of your car. And the flood risk goes up tomorrow as well. Some of these thunderstorms tomorrow could be a little more slow moving, producing heavy rain. So for most of our area, it's a yellow, which is a 2 out of 4 flood risk. You start getting into the red, the 3 out of a 4 risk, and you really start thinking about lots of high water spots being possible, if not probable, from Conroe to Huntsville to Livingston and north and east up to Lufkin tomorrow. So let's look at future track for tomorrow. We may start relatively quiet, cloudy skies, breezy, humid, but by the time we get to noon tomorrow, we've got rain and thunder coming in. So a disturbance coming in from the northwest will interact with a surface front, lift the atmosphere, and the ingredients are there for rotating supercells like we've had today. Hail, gusty wind, and isolated tornado possible, and certainly heavy rain out of these storms. By 3:30 in the afternoon, rain and thunder sweeping across the area, and then we may get a break going into dinner time tomorrow as that disturbance pushes through. But that will give us a stormy day on Tuesday, thus the weather impact alert. How much rain? By the time we get to Tuesday night, many rain totals, many spots are going to be between 2 to 4 inches of rain, with today's on top of tomorrow's rain totals across the area. That's just through Tuesday night. Flood watch goes into effect tomorrow for our north and east counties. This may need to be expanded to include the Houston area. And I say that because those rain totals I'll show you just go through Tuesday night. Models just coming in the past couple of hours suggest that Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, we may see more widespread heavy rain as another disturbance interacts with a stationary surface boundary kind of lined up east-west along I-10. And if that does hook up here, we're going to get widespread heavy rain on Wednesday morning, and on top of the saturated ground, we get a couple more inches of rain, and we could really have a lot of street ponding, street flooding, and maybe some bayou rises as well. So that's what we're looking at this evening, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning, possibly being another very stormy morning. Tomorrow's numbers start relatively quiet, 70% rain chance before noon, and then an 80% rain chance in the afternoon with a weather impact alert day on Tuesday. We go into the extended. So again, tomorrow definitely have a severe threat. Wednesday, a day to watch. We're just below our criteria to issue a weather impact alert day for Wednesday, but I think we're going to have this widespread rain. And if that does look like it's going to happen, we'll issue an alert, because that could mean a whole lot of ponding on the roadways, like much more than we've seen the past couple of weeks. We've had these springtime storms come through. We've had some isolated problems. But if we do get the rain Wednesday morning, that would make for widespread high water spots across the area. So it's something to consider and keep an eye on with the forecast on Wednesday. Clearing Thursday. Friday and Saturday and Sunday are gorgeous again. You liked last weekend? It looks like if we can get through these stormy days, and we will, we're going to end up with a beautiful weekend again with cool mornings and warm, low humidity afternoons on Saturday and Sunday. So there is a little silver lining to all of this. But once again, weather impact alert in effect now through 9 o'clock, and again all day tomorrow for more heavy storms expected. We've got another live update coming up on the TV side on KHOU 11 News at 6 o'clock. We'll see you then for another live update.